Hey there, this is Frank Klezitz with Viral Marketing, and I'm going to show you how to set up your for sale by owner follow-up sequence in iContact, which allows you to set up a free account for so many subscribers now, so there's absolutely no charge to do this. So after creating an iContact account and filling out the information, and after creating a for sale by owner list, I went ahead and created an autoresponder by going to the Create tab in Autoresponder and selecting Create Autoresponder. Named it for sale by owner. And the from name will be from a client of ours, Mike Darda, who I'll be setting this up for. And the reply to address would be to the client as well, which you would then save. As I scroll down, as you can see here, I have an interval of different emails that will drip out once the prospect's name is entered at day 0, 2, 7, 14, 21, as this is billed as a weekly educational course on how to help you sell your home. So what's different with FSBOs is you would show up and say, hey, I understand many agents are competing for your business and you'll be contacted by many. I'm different, and as a public service, I know how to sell houses. I'll just send you some videos with insider secrets that have gotten my home sold faster than yours, that were faster than many other agents out there. So I have a whole course, a workbook that contains all these emails and has more instructions. Where this course is more designed to the application of how to actually execute it. So as you can see here, I have these different emails set up in the intervals. And we'll go to the very first email, which you'll find in your workbook, is basically the introduction video, letting them know that you'll be sending them a video every week, teaching them how they will find buyers. So I'll click that. So what I've done is I've taken the text from the workbook, and I've copy and pasted it in here to the email editor. As you can see, this will go out day 0 immediately. Put the email subject line in here, and you can name this internally for your use. But this will default to the HTML, and here's the way you get around this: is make sure you click the little design tab here. That'll make it more readable. And you can see I pull in the first name by using the bracket keys, so it'll be Frank. I prepared a free 7-week how to sell your home video course for you. And you see I add some bolding for emphasis, and put in the correct signature, as well as make sure we look through everything here and we change all the phone numbers out so it's your phone number and not anyone else's. Then we grab a screenshot of your for sale by owner video and insert it as an image by going to text and inserting an image right there. And we also hyperlink 1 and 2 call to action links to go back to the same video in case the image does not load. So just so we may see this video, we'll double check to make sure the links are linked up correctly. So I'll go ahead and select this link. Well, let's do this instead. Let's actually go to the message and click preview. This will pop up a preview of the actual email, so you see how it loads. See, John, I prepared a free 7-week how to sell your home video course with the correct subject line. Make sure no spelling errors. We have link, link, and link, all linking to the same thing. We will test that link. And as you can see, it pulls up Mike Darda's very first video. Make sure the subject line is very compelling, or you tell them what the point of the video is. I'll teach you how to get your home sold, and so on. And we also want to make sure that down here in the description, you do have a link to your website with a description of your video. We will add that here in a moment. So we'll go back, and ideally you would go back and test all those links to make sure they all work. So let's go ahead and go on back to message number 2. We'll show you that one. Can buyers afford your home? Again, scroll down, make sure the subject line is entered, enter the number of days for it to drip out. Then I will click design so I see the design side of the email, and copy over and paste the text. And I like breaking the text up where it's no more than one sentence on one line, because these are usually squeezed, the way people read their email are their mobile devices, so they're usually very narrow. All right. As you see, I had the 3 links, and I had insert the image for a screenshot. And we generally like to use a screenshot for all of the videos because they're mostly all shot in the same area. There's no need to use a different screenshot for each image. Again, make sure I change out all the phone numbers here at the bottom, as well as the contact information. Make sure it's not from a previous client. And also, as you can see, I scroll down. One of the things you will have to do is copy all this HTML text down to a text version of the file. And this is where I recommend you put in the actual YouTube link, and you format this up very nice, just like you see here. So if it were to render on a BlackBerry or on an email marketing program that doesn't render HTML, this is exactly how the email will show up. As you can see, very nicely formatted with very nice, simple, clear call to actions to watch the YouTube link for your video. So as you can see, again, I will go on up and I will click preview pop-up. This will pop up a preview of the email. So I can go through and spell check everything, make sure all of the phone numbers are correct, and I will test each of the links to make sure it links back to video number 2, which is teaching the viewer on how to handle buyer calls. And again, I will scroll down and make sure that there is a description in the YouTube video with a link back to the client's website. Again, we'll go through one more just so you get the hang of this. I'll click back. As you can see, I took the third email that I've written, copy and pasted it into iContact, set this for day 7, click design, format all the text up very nicely, no more than one sentence on a line. We'll go ahead and bring that one down. Link up the call to action links, the image, as well as the 2 links here. And we can click preview pop-up to make sure that this works. And again, I'll go ahead and click the image. That should take me to video number 3, how to stage your home for sale. And I will scroll on down and then again add a description in the bottom with more information on the video with a link back to the site. I do believe, let me show you an example of a description which we still have yet to add for this client, which is on the client's important legal documents. We'll check out important legal documents day 14, click design, go on down, make sure everything is correct, no spelling errors, as well as everything in the text version, all nicely formatted and clear, as you can see just like this. I will scroll on up and click preview pop-up. If we will load here. So my apologies about that. I will click important legal documents for you. Again, I'll pull up the email that drips out at day 14 with the subject line. Click design. I will see all the hyperlinks, double check all contact information, spelling, make sure you got it exactly right. And then click preview pop-up, which again will show me a preview of the email, which I will click and test all 3 links. And as you can see, important legal documents when selling your home. And for an example, here's a link to the description with a link to those documents you can download here down at the bottom. So the 2 things that you will need in addition to the videos in the sequence will be the important legal documents that are all the legal documents involved in transaction. And you can also see that on step number, let's see here, step number day 21 are the people you need to know. This is where you actually include a list of all the preferred vendors in the description of the YouTube title or in the description of the YouTube video, because you're telling them, letting them know, here's a list of all the approved vendors that you will need to complete a full real estate transaction. So we'll go ahead and make sure that those are up. Again, I will click on back to see the people you know in the transaction. And as you can see, we still need the list of all the approved vendors for the transaction here for Mike Darda. So let's say this is all set up and it's all tested out. What you want to do is click on back to your iContact page, all right, and click autoresponders. And then once it's all set up, you want to enable that autoresponder. So when a name is added to this for sale by owner list, the drip automatically starts. And when you have an email address from a for sale by owner prospect, all you need to do is go to your contacts tab, click add contacts, one by one, enter the email address of the for sale by owner prospect, select FSBO sequence, enter their name and last name. Make sure you put their name or else it will say dear subscriber at the very beginning, and then click add. And then automatically those emails will drip out. And on the track tab, you can actually track by going into your autoresponder results and clicking for sale by owner. You can actually run lists and see how many people clicked and opened your videos. And by going into a specific message, you can actually go in here and see in the details who actually opened and clicked or unsubscribed from your emails from the specific drip campaign. So you can prioritize who you want to follow up with. So if you'd like us to set up a for sale by owner sequence for you and coach you on how to do this, please contact us. It's a part of our viral exclusive program, and we're happy to help you out.